The second day of their visit to Kashmir, the foreign envoys were briefed about the security situation by the Indian Army. Earlier in the day, the envoys met the Chinar Corps commander, Lieutenant General KJS Dhillon. They later arrived at the Jammu and Kashmir High Court and met the High Court Chief Justice Geeta Mittal.
The young people who I've been talking to and some of the other people I've been talking to, all they want is to develop this area. They want development, they want to show the culture here. I've met sports people, I've met culture people, I've met people who are interested in economic growth, people who would want to bring investors to this part of the country. And I am much buoyed by this. I feel happy and my spirits have been raised because all the time I'd heard about this region, it was about conflict and conflict. Now I see a lot of hope ahead of me.
We are very pleased to see that there is commerce and traffic and people in the streets. I think it is very important that a number of ambassadors, not only from the European Union, but from other parts of the world, are here to personally observe, talk, discuss with civil society, talk to the community, and see for ourselves what's going on, how we can help somehow to make this process better for the people of Kashmir. And so far, at least, we have seen a streets full of people, certain normalcy back.
And yesterday, the envoys met the youngsters who are being trained in craft skills, followed by a shikara ride on the Dal Lake. The visit comes as part of the government's efforts to highlight the measures taken to restore normalcy in the area. And our correspondent Ishan Bani has been getting us the very latest, the second time that the centre has facilitated such a visit. Ishan, if you can summarize for us what day 2 looked like today.
Well, today started very early for these envoys who headed to Jammu after meeting the Chinar Corps commander here in Srinagar. They were briefed about the overall situation regarding the militancy, the continuous cross-border shelling on the villages, particularly in the North Kashmir. Although yesterday they were planned to visit the North Kashmir where India has fences with the Pakistan, but unfortunately due to the bad weather they couldn't go there. But today they met several delegations in Jammu as well, which includes traders and other bodies, including the security forces. We saw that the Director General of Jammu and Kashmir Police was there, the advisors, the Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu was also there. So they briefed them about the situation that has been unfolding in the Kashmir since the abrogation of Article 370. There has been a huge criticism by the opposition parties given the fact that 3 former chief ministers are still under detention and 2 of them have been slapped with the Public Safety Act. But apart from that, there has been interactions with the youth, particularly who were selected by the government, and they have been telling them that they need internet services in the Kashmir, and the promises made by the central government following the application of Article 370 is something they are keenly interested at. And apart from this, one hopes that, administration hopes actually that when they go back, they send out a positive message. And also this tour included members of the European Parliament. Now already we know there's a draft resolution in the European Parliament regarding the citizen CAA and also the Kashmir after the application of Article 370. So the government hopes that it could actually help them in gaining the confidence of the foreign bodies and also those who are important in terms of the foreign policy. There's an expectation that more envoys will be heading to Kashmir, as said by the MEA earlier. Now this visit has concluded today and they'll be heading back to New Delhi, where they will be actually getting a more briefer account of the situation and giving the feedback back to their countries. And the government has already been saying yesterday they were taking the shikara ride, and they expect that this will send out a positive message from Kashmir, as tourism has been on a downfall since the application of Article 370, and they expect that the positive message that will go out from the Kashmir after their visit will be something which will grab the international headlines and help actually attract the tourists to the valley.